If you're a Monero user, chances are you already understand privacy better than most people in crypto, because Monero genuinely solves one very hard problem extremely well: private digital cash. Transactions are confidential by default, fungibility is preserved, and in the real world, Monero is actually used as money, not just traded on charts. That's super important. But here's the uncomfortable question most people don't ask. What about everything else you do online? Because even if your money is private, your digital life usually isn't. Your identity, your messages, your content, and your communication with others, all of that still happens on infrastructure that leaks your private data everywhere. You might send a private Monero transaction, but then you discuss it on a centralized chat app, browse on a surveillance-based browser, publish on platforms that track you, and coordinate through services that log everything. Private money is powerful, but it only protects one layer. This is the gap. Privacy breaks down when it's treated as a single feature instead of a system. According to the Electronic Frontier Foundation, metadata such as who you talk to, when, and how often can be just as revealing as the message content itself, even when encryption is used. That insight applies far beyond messaging, and it's why privacy has to be considered end-to-end, not just at the coin exchange level. Quick pause here. If you care about privacy beyond slogans and actually want to understand where data leaks happen, take a second to subscribe, because this channel focuses on the intricacies in the blockchain and crypto space. Now, back to the bigger picture. The problem isn't Monero. Monero was never designed to be a full digital environment. It was designed to be private money, and it succeeds at that. The problem is that most users stop there. A private financial transaction flowing through a public internet still creates exposure everywhere else. That's why a different way of thinking is needed. Privacy as a full stack. Money, identity, communication, publishing, coordination, all designed with the same principles. This is where platforms like Qortal come into play, not as a replacement for Monero, but as an expansion of the privacy mindset. Qortal already embeds Pirate Chain as a private coin wallet directly inside the platform, acknowledging that private money matters. But it goes further by addressing the layers Monero was never meant to handle. Things such as on-chain identity through names, encrypted group communication, censorship-proof publishing, and a peer-to-peer data network that reduces reliance on centralized servers. So instead of asking users to stitch together dozens of tools, the platform treats privacy as an environment you operate inside, not a single transaction you perform. This isn't about abandoning Monero. It's about recognizing that private money alone doesn't give you private digital life. So if you believe privacy is worth defending, it has to extend beyond your wallet and into how you browse, communicate, and exist online every single day. If this perspective resonates with you and you want to explore what a fuller privacy stack looks like in practice, install Qortal and see it for yourself. And who knows, we may one day see Monero have a wallet and app running directly on Qortal. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.